Welcome to Dr. Khadar Lifestyle.
People argue with me saying that in olden days, kings used to eat non-veg. Is it healthy? Even now, tribals eat non-veg and they are very healthy. Apart from the fact that giving hormones and steroids to animals, please clarify us whether humans used to eat non-veg or not, and how tribals are eating still but healthy.
We never say that people did not eat meat olden days. They have been eating, but the animal protein is the main source of illness and immune compromise and development of genetical disorders. So, because the animal protein is not slated to be digested by our tummy, because the pH that we can reach lowest is 4.5, and so we cannot actually completely digest the animal protein. The peptide bonds are not completely digested, so the leftover molecules of big chains of proteins can in fact adhere to the DNA of our cells and start over a period of time do the damage. And that's how many different kinds of viruses are generated due to this interaction. And of course, the steroids and antibiotics and other fertilizers, chemicals, they're all adding up to the problem. So it's not that people, once you eat, you become sick. It's a matter of accumulation, generation after generation. The signals, the information is stored, and the things, damages slowly start happening. There is no contest for the fact that people are eating meat for a long time. But before they ate meat, they were also vegetarians for a long period of time. That aspect of the history, no one has an idea about. Second, now, after all this is over, in the last 40, 50 years, there have been extensive research studies on being a vegetarian and non-vegetarian, how things are. So the present day research, which is still not yet finding the light of the media and to the common public, because we are all entrenched in a industry which produces meat in large quantities, and the whole world is now on meat eating spree. So you cannot now say that eating meat is not good, because still the commercial and the corporate science wants to hold that, because all are being funded by that only. That is the another important reason. And it is obvious for any good scientist of biological background to know that vegetarian food is the only food for our herbivorous gut and nothing else. And there are many other reasons. And why we are supposed to be vegetarians, we are not. That is obvious. We are not vegetarians for the last maybe 5,000 years, even before. But if you go back, if you can go back and dig the history, and then we have tools to find out, we are sure we are vegetarians. And off late, in the last just Corona episode itself, there is an angle where you could easily do few experiments right now and figure out that vegetarians are more immune strong than non-vegetarians. It's obvious. You just take Brazil, you take Italy, you take England, you take America, take Australia. The corona killings, whether it is due to corona or panic or whatever it is, the number of killings that it has made is much more compared to the population. Say Indian population, we are saying 4 lakh people have died, okay, till now. And they have already crossed 6 lakhs, 8 lakhs, like that. So if you take their population, 40 crores in America, we are 140 crores almost. So our number should have been around 35 lakhs, according to that calculation. But we are nowhere near 4 lakhs. Even if people say India is not recording the number of deaths and then contributing to the corona deaths, even if you double it, 8 lakhs, it's still not going to count. You see, and so why India is less? Because I have been telling from the day one that it is because of Indians being largely vegetarian. Even if the meat eaters are there in India, because of our culture, we have been vegetarians for the last hundreds of years. And there were not meat eaters. I'm not saying that. There were meat eaters, but they are prone to be more sickness. And even in fact, if you mentioned the kings, in fact, it was the kings who had irreparable diseases like Rachapundu, like
Yes, sir.
Madhumeha, including Panduraju, who had this autoimmune disease of vitiligo. So I can go on rambling like this. So you mentioning that being a non-vegetarian you are healthy is absolutely not right. And a lot of tribals, don't think all tribals are healthy. I am telling that whoever has followed the proper food habits is going to be healthy. I am healthy. I have been a pure vegetarian for the last 40, maybe 42 years. So, and I have been very conscious of what is vegetarian, what is not vegetarian. People think they're vegetarians, happily drinking coffee 4 or 5 times. That is animal protein. So, I don't think all Brahmins are vegetarians and all. This is obvious for me. So, all these things matter a lot. And on top of it, in India right now, the meat products, meat elements are going into a vegetarian's food also, like bread, biscuit, cake, chocolate. All these things contain lot of animal fat. Okay, all these issues are there because we are a complex and complicated society right now. So a pure vegetarian is always stronger in with reference to stamina, with reference to disease tackling, with reference to being healthy, with reference being flexible, being able to do things till the old ages. Not that people partaking now and then meat are going to be sick immediately. It's an accumulative process. It's a chronic disease condition that is going to be created when you are going to be a non-vegetarian. We are seeing hell a lot of diseases in meat-eating countries, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, autism. All these are due to this kind of food choices. And that's the whole point. So it's high time. We are not collecting data in this so-called present pandemic condition that the proposition, see the science itself is biased. No one is asking these questions. What if we do a test now, conduct an experiment that pure vegetarians, they say, and then non-vegetarians, who have died more? Has the scientific group asked this question till today? I'm the only one blowing this point all the time. So it depends on whether you want to conduct an experiment or not. And this is a corporate science for you. They are not asking questions in its true sense and with openness, open-mindedness. So because vegetarians are very small in number, it's always the problem. The majority minority issues come into play everywhere. And science is not any different from this aspect. I hope I have answered your question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And it's clearly, all human race have to be vegetarians if you want to have some future on this planet.
Sir, what is your opinion on Beyond Meat and Impossible Meat companies where they make meat using plant? Do you think this is a step ahead for healthier globe?
No, absolutely not. All these technological games are not going to lead us to anywhere near to healthy planet. Absolutely not. You got to get back to the original natural methods of producing food. Forget about even including these hybrid varieties have to go. You got to get back to the original seeds and grow the way it used to grow and eat the right way. And that's when your nutritional aspects of the body are going to be met properly.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like, share and don't forget to subscribe our channel Dr. Khadar Lifestyle. Press the below bell icon to get notifications.